According to Bloomberg, vessels from Cameroon have been involved in transporting Russian oil. 11 Cameroon-flagged tankers have called at Russian ports over the past 12 months, following the extension of sanctions on a number of companies from the United Arab Emirates in December 2023. Abu Dhabi banned Cameroon-flagged ships from its territorial waters.
The Cameroon flag has been added to a restricted list, and maritime companies and ship agents should not provide vessels registered in the African country with services, from a statement by the UAE Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure on the website of the port of Fujairah.
Russia has built up an impressive tanker fleet to secure oil supplies, particularly to China and India, to circumvent Western sanctions against the aggressor country. Many ships fly the flags of other countries, for example, Cameroon.
The shadow fleet is essentially several hundred ships that have been acquired by we don't know who for the purpose of transporting Russian oil. A very large part, probably most of the fleet, has some kind of shadowy component, whether that's insurance, whether that's who owns the ship, whether that's who operates the ship. Very often there will be something about it that is unclear. What's happening is that Russia will get its oil from its ports and take it to a bay in southern Greece, from where it gets transferred onto other tankers, which then transport the same oil all the way to the buyer countries, often China and India.
According to Reuters, after the largest Indian refineries faced problems in paying for Russian oil, India decided to secure additional supplies of raw materials from Saudi Arabia. In particular, Indian oil companies did not receive at least 6 million barrels in November and December 2023. Tankers with oil from Kamchatka have been at the roadstead of the coast of South Asia for weeks, waiting to be unloaded.
A subsidiary of Rosneft failed to open an account in the United Arab Emirates for Indian customers to pay in dirhams. As a result, Russian barrel deliveries to India collapsed by a third, to their lowest level in 11 months. In December, it totaled only 1.5 million barrels, although in May it reached 2.15 million, from a publication on Reuters.
The Indian oil and gas minister said that the problem with Russian oil is not payments, but prices. Moscow has reduced discounts and refineries prefer other suppliers. For example, oil from Saudi Arabia meets Indian demands. In January, the kingdom announced discounts for customers around the world and cut the price by $2 a barrel for Asian countries. However, as Reuters writes, contrary to statements by Indian authorities, it is the issue of paying for Russian oil that remains an obstacle for Indian refineries. In 2023, Russia offered to switch to Chinese yuan payments, but this did not satisfy Indian side. In turn, payments in rupees proves unacceptable to Moscow. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Kristina Dombrovska, UATV News.